Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in this video, we are going to make a word cloud using the Python library word cloud. Okay. So before starting, you have to keep .txt file in which you have to keep some 25 to 30 words in that. And remember one thing, keep that file in the same directory where your file has been created, where you have created your file. Okay. So let's get started with the programming. So you have to import the word cloud module. From that we have to import the word cloud class. Okay, now one more thing, if you guys have not installed the module, then you can install the module by writing this pip install word cloud. Okay, now after that you have to import the matplotlib not pyplot library 2, because for doing the modification and for showing the word cloud which will create using the word cloud class, for showing that class for the visualization purpose we have to use the matplotlib.pyplot module. Okay, so now we will read the file which we have created, cl.txt, in which the words we have stored. So we will use the with statement to read the file, because the read statement because the with statements close the file automatically. And then one more parameter we are using, that is encoding, and we are giving the universal unicode, that is UTF-8, which makes easier for the programming languages to read the files. Okay, and we are giving an alias name file, and now we'll create the text, and in that we are going to read out all the content of our file. Okay, now after that we are going to create an instance of our class word cloud, and it is the instance of our class word cloud which we have imported here. Okay, and then there are some parameters also which we have to specify. So there is width, then there is height, and then there is one background color too. Background color, we'll give the background color to white only. And then we have to use one method, or you can say you have to apply one method, generate, and in this generate we'll give the input, the content which we have read in our file, which we have stored in the text, so that we will give as the input. Okay, and now for reading this we will use the IamShow method, and in this IamShow method we'll give the input, the instance which we have created, word cloud, and one more thing, interpolation. Now this interpolation parameter, the use of this parameter is it displays, it gives the figure in a more polarized manner and this bilinear is by default. There are many more, like bilinear, there are many more ways to display it. So as you can see, when I have run the code, so some of the words from here are getting read, and then they are showing in this cloud format. Okay, now there are uh, some parameters more which we can apply, and there is one method figure. In that there is one parameter fixed size, which is used to give the figure size in inches. So I'll give 10 the width and 5 the height, and then let's see. Yeah, it's good now. And after that I want to remove this axis, x and y axis, and this graph data. So for that there is one more method, axis, and we have to turn it off. Okay, yeah. It will not be E, it will be I. And yes, now the axis has been removed, and then we can use the PLT show method to show it more effectively. Yeah, so as you can see, it is so interactive. We have formed an image of the words which we have kept in our file, and how precisely the image has been formed. Now, one more thing, here you can change. There are many values. There is one bilinear. Now, bilinear is a default value. Then there is one nearest also, which can be used. This is the nearest. Uh, the use of the nearest is that it is fastest, but it results in jagged images. As you can see here, the edges of the images are not clear. Okay. Then there is one bicubic also. Now, bicubic gives more smoother interactive images of the word cloud, but it is a bit slower also. And then there are many more uh, which uh, which print different types of, which has its own characters and which print different types of images. But these are the few, and you can change the background color also to black. And you'll get a black background image. Okay. So this was how you can create a word cloud using an existing file, how you can read the file and store the contents in the text. Then you can create the class, an instance of the class. Then you can apply some parameters with height, background color, and then using the generate method, you can pass the content of your file as an input. And then for doing the modification and for the showing the image which you have created, you have to use this matplotlib pyplot library and some methods of that. And yes, there you go. So I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching the video. We'll see you in the next video.